Gary, back from your pre-season training camp, you were speaking in glowing terms last week when we spoke after you'd been there a day. How valuable was the trip in the end?
Absolutely invaluable. Is that right? Is that the right words? It was a fantastic 3 days. 3 days doesn't sound very much, but we put a lot of work into the 3 days. The boys worked really hard. We didn't have one dissenting voice. They knew why they were doing things, and they were fantastic facilities at the Champneys in Leicester, and we thank them because they've made it for us, because the food was perfect, the pitch was perfect, and it just made for a perfect 3 days for us, and we got what we wanted out of it. The lads have gelled. You know, you get to know couple more characters. They come out of their shell a little bit. But mainly they all look like they trust each other's games, and that's good. You know, they're all. I talk to them individually every now and again, and most of them are very happy with the players that are around them.
And while you were there, Cheltenham received a formal bid for Mo Elisa for the first time and turned it down, went public. And good news for Cheltenham fans, he's here training this morning. What's the latest you can tell us?
Well, the latest is exactly what you've just said. There's not really a lot more to add to that. I mean, I don't think we went public first, you know what I mean? But as we always say, we speak to Mo and his agent all the time, so they know exactly what's coming in. So it wasn't a matter of, you know, sneaking it out there just for them to find out. You know, we keep them informed. Mo's been training very well. There's still a lot of interest in him, but you know, at this moment in time, nobody yet has reached near what we feel his valuation is, and it's going up all the time. I see him in pre-season, and he's looking very much the part. I mean, the good thing is the club doesn't want to lose him. The club doesn't need to move Mo, and I'm saying these things, you know, same as we've spoke to Mo about and his representative, and he's quite happy. He's going to have a big career in the game, but we've got to wait for the right club and the right bid, and then they've got a player then that they deserve, because he'll be worth treble, quadruple that in a year's time.
You got the Johnson Cup coming up tomorrow night. I see Lee's already started the trash talking. Why is it? He said it's coming home. The Johnson Cup, not necessarily England. I'm glad that makes you laugh. Yeah. Neutral venue as well. That's a first for the competition, isn't it?
Well, it is. I mean, we obviously couldn't play any home games ourselves until the Birmingham game. You know, the pitch needed time to recover from the concert, so we couldn't play at Bristol City either. So they play at Weston-super-Mare. We know that Weston-super-Mare have got a fantastic facility there, and it's a perfect pitch. It's always ready at this stage. So yeah, maybe a neutral venue might help us, and as I say, it looks like he's taking that Johnson Cup seriously all of a sudden, and I've found out his team. I still have people down there that on my side, and we found out his team, and it's a very strong team, and a lot of his new lads that are coming in that are still trying to impress. So it'll be a real test for us. And listen, if the Johnson comes back to my home, then it would have been a fantastic performance by our lads.
I mean, obviously there's the added little bit of spice on it, but actually, do the players sort of sense, hang on, we've got to do this one for the gaffer a little bit more, maybe?
Nah, they don't care about that. No, they've got to do it for themselves. You know, it's not as if it's the World Cup or European Cup or Champions League, but it's a championship club within 40 miles of here. The two managers get on very well, although it don't always sound like it, but we do. I keep him informed, he keeps me informed. So, you know, if it wasn't father and son and it was just two managers, we would have to be very close anyway, just in the proximity, and also they've got to use us a little bit, and we've got to use them a little bit, and it works very well because both clubs know our family and both our personalities, and I think trust us, so to do the right thing, and of course that's what we'll do.
And then after Bristol City, you've got Cirencester on Friday as well. So, you know, the games at this stage will just keep coming thick and fast, and probably games straight after training as well.
Yeah, well, normally pros don't really like playing on AstroTurf, but the Cirencester AstroTurf is very good, and because we haven't had a spot of rain for weeks, the ground is very, very firm. So actually, probably the new AstroTurf now, and especially the one at Cirencester, will give their feet a bit of a rest for a change, because as you can see, we haven't got enough hoses, enough water to fill this whole area, so it's pretty firm on our feet. But all games now, the boys know it's getting closer to when the gaffer picks and the staff pick what he feels is the first team, and they'll probably all know that come the Birmingham game, when that'll be your team that you try and go Birmingham, Walsall, Crawley.